morning. So I will call the Neary Building Committee meeting to order. It is Thursday, February 20th, 2025. Is 8:42 a.m. First item on the agenda is February 13th, 2025 meeting minutes. Did everyone have a chance to look at those? Okay, any questions or comments? All right, I will move that we accept the February 13th, 2025 meeting minutes as presented. Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote. Kathy?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
Chris? I didn't hear anything from you, Chris.
Aye. Can you hear me?
Now I got it. Denise?
Aye.
Roger?
Aye.
Andrew?
Aye.
And I am I as well. So that is unanimous. I'm going to skip over February 20th because we got to complete the meeting first before we know what those minutes will say. Kathy, on the finance subcommittee, are there any meeting minutes that you have that are ready to be approved that you want to put on the table here, or do you want to conduct a separate meeting on that?
Well, I didn't know you were going to ask me that, so I've got them. She does them, so I've got them ready to go. But I haven't read them.
Okay, so
we still got to approve invoices for February, so we're going to have a quick meeting in the next few days. But if you need, so do you need these for this submission?
Jessica, do you need the subcommittee minutes? Or just the main body?
Just the main body.
Okay. All right. So I think you're okay, Kathy. Then I will hold on the communication subcommittee meeting minutes too, if you don't need those for purposes of your submission. All right. So let's go to schematic design report, review and authorize the OPM to submit to the MSBA. So a series of documents were recirculated. Are there any questions or comments for the team on those before we put a motion on the table? Seeing none, so I need to read a very specific motion, so bear with me for a second. I will move that the Margaret A. Neary School Building Committee vote to approve the schematic design submission and authorize Skanska USA Building as owner's project manager to submit to the MSBA on behalf of the district. Is there a second to that?
Second.
Is there any further discussion? Okay, roll call vote. Kathy?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Roger?
Aye.
Denise?
Aye.
Andrew?
Aye.
And I am I as well. Okay. The next item is given what I would call the swing in the pricing, and this being yet another milestone. I think it's really important that we control the messaging and provide an update to the community in writing, because this was such a financially driven discussion over the last few weeks. I don't want to take away all the schematic design work that was being done behind the scenes with the school administration. My proposal would be that the finance subcommittee chair and the communications subcommittee chair coordinate on a release that includes the financial metrics to the community. But I'm open to calling a separate meeting to review a release too. Those are the two options that I was able to come forward with, but I did want to get the full committee's blessing on which path forward we decide to take.
I think the first path is the better of the two. They're both fine, but would at least be a little bit more efficient.
Anyone opposed to that? Okay,
Jason, maybe it's a suggestion, just if people have, maybe send it out, and if people have questions, send it back to Jim or something with anything, right? And feedback back to him to give to the communications people or something like that, right? So it's not a third party.
I heard parts of that. It was a little broken up. It sounded like just using Skanska to help with that release, if there was any feedback.
Exactly, yeah, sorry.
I think what we can do, Andrew, yeah, I think what we can do is draft something, share it with the committee, and if anyone has substantive feedback, call a meeting. And if no one has substantive feedback, then just release it. I think that's the way to thread the needle here. That work for everyone?
Okay, so
Right, time.
to add to that, Jason, if it's, typos, grammatical, whatever, give it to Jim Burrows and we can fix that without a meeting. If it is, truly substantive, you don't like the numbers, you don't like where we're saying it, you want something else added to it, then we will reconvene.
Agreed. Okay, so I'm going to put this in a motion just for completeness. I'm gonna move that the committee authorize the communications and finance subcommittee chairs to do a project update release based on the latest schematic design and estimated project funding.
Second.
Any further discussion? All right, roll call vote. Kathy,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
Chris,
Aye.
Roger,
Aye.
Denise,
Aye.
Andrew,
Aye.
and I am I as well. Joanne, I see your hand up, but we do not have public comment on this agenda. So if you have any specific comments, you're certainly happy to, welcome to send us an email, and we will, at our next meeting have our continued public comment, but this was really just a meeting to approve certain documents in front of us.
Jason, can I also add for Joanne's benefit that the select board on Tuesday does have the Neary project on the agenda for me just to go back through what we've done the last couple of weeks, go through the numbers briefly, so she could certainly comment on Tuesday night if she wanted to.
Great. Thank you for that, Kathy.
And by the way, I know who's on the, I'm the finance chair. Who is the communication chair? I know who's on it, but I don't know who the chair
Me.
is. Okay, all right.
Okay. Meeting schedule, I think to be determined. I think most of it is going to be not necessarily based on submissions to the MSBA at this point. It's going to be more about communication planning. So I think what we will likely see done is our communication subcommittee meetings will likely morph into our broader committee meetings as we think about our activation plan, between now and May. So I will be in touch with next meeting dates once I'm able to kind of reconvene with the team once they complete their submissions. Are there any other comments for this morning's meeting or other business? Seeing none, I will make a motion to adjourn at 8:51 a.m. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, roll call vote. Kathy,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
Chris,
Aye.
Roger,
Aye.
Denise,
Aye.
Andrew. Did anyone hear him?
No.
No.
All right, I'm going to say aye. That's a 6-0 vote, and we're adjourned.
Thank you.
You.
Thank you.
Aye, everybody.